Hey, so I'm going to show you how to use this in the prompt library. I've created a prompt that will give you a quoting assistant that basically will help you quote a job. We'll get it started anyway. So you're going to need your Claude desktop app. We went over that in video before. Maybe I'll make a video library as well in this spreadsheet that everyone can have a look at. So you can go back, and if I mention a video, you can go back in there and find it. Some of you don't even know what the spreadsheet is because you've joined the chat later, but I'll explain. Anyway, so this is Claude, the desktop version, and I've created a quoting assistant. So what you want to do is create a new project. I've been testing it here, but I'm going to create quoting test 3 quoting agent. Okay, and this is like version 1, so there's yeah, it's not the best. So in the instructions we're going to go into the tradies via prompts, prompt library, and scroll down to you see scroll down, sorry, just moving this until you see the quoting assistant prompt. We'll put Claude. Yeah, let's put Claude there so you know that's the one. And you're just going to copy, paste this into the instructions. So there's a whole lot of instructions about what this agent's going to do that I've been working on for the last few days. Save instructions, and then we're going to need this file, so it knows how to. We're going to upload this file to files. I'm going to have to search it. Okay, documents, Claude. Okay, but I'll share this with you in the chat, or I'll put a link in. I'll put a link in this spreadsheet. So we're going to open this, and that's done. And then you're just gonna, so every time, so the first chat, the agent's going to turn into something that's going to ask you a number of questions just to get some context on your business. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to be no good. So it's going to tell you what it does. And this is the way I've set the prompt up. There's a few stages. So what I do, turn the job description, plans, photos, PDF, voice memos into a fully priced quote. Output line items, inclusions, exclusions, use realistic NZ trade pricing. Like, it's going to put the prices in, but you need to check every single one. That's up to you. I've just asked it to put some filler prices in. What the agent will learn over time is your trade, your labor costs, your standard inclusions. So yeah, there's a memory when using Claude Pro. Yeah, and it's going to ask you these 9 questions, and the more detailed the better. I'm going to shortcut it because I've been using ChatGPT for a long time, so it knows a lot about me. And if you've been using ChatGPT, you can probably do this too. So I'm going to say fill out for me and KPA. Here's, yes, it just knows, because I've been talking to ChatGPT for so long, it just knows my business. Sorry, I get a phone call from me, mate. I'll call back in 2 seconds. So I'm just going to copy all this, just for demo purposes. to here, and then it should tell me that it's learned it, and we can move on to the next step. So it's building the memory in. Might just pause it because it sometimes takes a while. Oh, I can't find my pause button. There we go. Oh, as soon as I paused it, it came through. So it's got this all locked in, who I am, whatnot. I'll remember this. I'll remember all this for every future quote. Start a new chat whenever you've got a job price. So then you come back to the top. You can see up here, quoting agent. Say, I'm quoting plumbing for this job, and I'm gonna upload some plans. Not upload. I'm just gonna drag them in. Where's Claude? Gone. And once it's loaded, the magic will start. So now it's working, gathering my thoughts, it reckons. Thinking. It doesn't actually think. It's just a big calculator. I'm just going to pause this because it might take a while. Okay, it's come back. It's asking me a few questions. Fixture supply. Are you supplying, client supplying? I'm going to say client supplying. Actually, no, I'm going to say we supplying, just to make it harder. Waterproofing. Yeah. We don't do waterproofing. And it's going to learn, like, all the stuff you tell it, it's going to keep learning and store it in the memory. Existing fixtures kept. Yeah, we are trying to reuse as many as possible. Engagement, direct to homeowner or sub. We are quoting to a builder. All great questions. Hopefully that does it. I'm just going to pause again. Okay, it's come back with a whole lot of questions, but that can, you just have quick. I'm just going to say run it, run the sheet. You know what? I'm gonna change the prompt after this so that the agent replies with like a tradie slang, and it's a little bit funny. Not too funny, but yeah. I'm just gonna pause this again. It's just generating the quote, the code for the quote. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, it's back. Looks like it's done its work. I'm going to not download it. I'm just going to open it in my Google Sheets. And let's have a look. So, how I've built it is there's a few tabs at the top here that you can adjust. So, let's move this. So you can adjust your labour and then your markups for labour, material, plant and other. The way the sheet works is that I fix the top and the bottom moves. I wonder if I can hide it. Whoops. That's alright. I'll work on this. But it was hard to get the sheet to oops. It was hard to get the sheet to, what's the word I'm looking for? I always do this. To have the exact amount of line items in it. But yeah, so what it's pulled out is from the plans and its knowledge of you. It's got all the details of the quote. These are the totals that just stay at the top. It's got inclusions, exclusions. You can add them or minus them as you need. Yeah, these are just sort of general ones. If you have a whole list of inclusions and exclusions, you just load them into the chat and Claude will remember them. So it's got like prelims like site establishment, disconnect. It's got the hot water cylinder, and then you've got like the unit, like lot or quantity, or each, maybe meters squared in here. Yeah. Sorry. Sometimes we'll have square meters or a meter rate. And then all the things in the yellow you can adjust. So like if you think that's like the strip out, it's got labor hours 4, material cost 80. If you don't like that, just change it, and I'll do a big number so you can see it actually updates this these numbers up here. But yeah, you're basically, your job is to go through and adjust the yellow if you need, and yeah, it might have missed things, could have got some things wrong. You can change things, but it sort of just gets you started. And yeah, and you can adjust everything in yellow. You should just be able to adjust, and it'll update the sheet. So yeah, that's the quoting or estimating agent. So I'll help you build it up, and then you can just come back to the chat as well, and if you're like, oh, we've got this extra variation we need to do or something like that, you just come back in here and say, hey, I need this, and if you want to change the prompt, we can look at, like, if you want to add things in, we can do that as well. So yeah, just let me know what you think and we'll adjust it. Cheers.
Hello everyone, I am Max's son.
Okay, thanks, bye.